Today we may have just gotten the biggest update ever for Dead Rails, featuring a ton of new insane classes, some really crazy changes to the way that we shop, and so much more. So without further ado, let's get into probably one of the biggest changes that we've ever gotten, explore all of the new stuff, and of course, later on in the video, I'll give you my thoughts about this update. So we got an entirely new shop system, now a physical system. You'll see exactly what that means here in just a moment. We got 4 new classes, and these might be some of the most interesting that we have gotten in the entire game. We have 3 new challenges. There's a new enemy AI system. Now in gameplay, it seems like enemies have to have like a direct line of sight to get at you, but we'll play with that later. There are some balancing changes as well, including the first town that you find is always going to be small. The first night won't ever be a werewolf night, and safe zone turrets will have less ammo, which is going to be 75 instead of the standard 100 that we currently know. So the first thing that we're going to start with here is the new classes. So first of all, we have the musician. We've also got a necromancer, the packmaster, and the werewolf. My God, does this look freaking ridiculous. We'll start with the musician here. It only requires 15 bonds, very low. And this one allows you to heal your teammates by playing a banjo near them. I don't know if it scales on just the amount of like clicks or the amount of time that you spend. The necromancer, again, looking fresh with the hood here. Enemies killed with a melee weapon have a 25% chance of being reincarnated at the cost of 10 health. Only costing 35 bonds. That seems relatively good. So if you main this with like the jade sword, bro, you would be cooking. Packmaster, again, the almost dirty diaper looking helmet over here. You spawn with 3 tamed wolves, and any wolf that attacks you will become tamed. What? Bro, this would be insane for solo runs. Just imagine absolutely dumping werewolves all over the place. Only 35 bonds as well. Really, really well priced. And werewolf. What could the werewolf class be? First of all, it's 50 bonds, and your bonuses are 2 times speed, damage, and health at night, but 0.9 times during the day. So basically, during the day, a 10% decrease in damage, health, and speed, but during the night, you get double those things. This class is going to be meta, bro. Oh my God, you cannot wait to get some time behind this class. So I actually got a couple of people on the test out the musician class where you play the banjo to heal nearby teammates. Honestly, it's extremely mid. It barely does anything. And even with a macro, I don't know if it's like click based or what, but it really doesn't do much. I think it needs a buff. And of course, next is going to be the Necromancer. So here we can actually get a glimpse of the shop update that I was talking about earlier, but we'll actually talk a little bit about this more in depth later on in the video. So make sure that you stick around because there are some very, very much game-changing updates in here, and you're not going to want to miss them. I wonder how this would work on one of the outlaws if you were able to get them to fight for you. I assume that they would shoot at the other outlaws, but I don't think I really have enough armor to deal with all that right now. So we do only have a 25% chance here. So, oh, we can get a look at the updated animations as well. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool, man. Sadly, no undead zombies for us, though. Nothing from him either. Nothing from him either. Nothing from any of these? Bro, there we go. We finally got one. Unfortunately, there's no other enemies around to use it on, though. The only other one's dead. But you get the point, though. It revives them. They can work for you. Sadly, you can't put them in your bag, which would be extremely helpful, so you could kind of use them like werewolves. But sadly, for now, he just stands there eternally waiting for an enemy that is not going to appear. Next is going to be the Packmaster for 35 bonds, allowing you to spawn with 3 tamed wolves. There we go. Yeah, okay. This balaclava, I wish that they would change the texture because it looks like I just have a boulder on my head. But otherwise, I mean, I get the point of the class. I think it's going to be pretty freaking sick. Here we go. Class items. There they are, bro. Yes. So luckily with this class, we do still spawn with a melee weapon, which I think is really good. I was kind of worried that your only weapon to start out with would be 3 wolves. That in itself would not be ideal. I want to see if we can find some wolves off to the side of the road somewhere too, because apparently if they attack me, they become my friend. Oh, there's a zombie in there. Oh yeah. Attack my army. Go. Come on, bro. Go in. Go, 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 go. Oh, I think they got him. Yep, they succeeded. All right. Oh, I see wolves as well. Oh, it's time, dude. So pretty much what it looks like they have to do is, I guess, just attack me. I don't know if they have to bite me first to know that I'm their friend or something. I guess we'll find out. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Go. Go. Win my battle. Do it for me. Yes.
I don't even know who's my friend and who's not at this point. I don't know if they know. I have 5 wolves now. This is Wolf Prophet, bro. Wolf Stonks. I think this class is sick, bro. I think this class is super sick. This might even become one of my new main classes, bro. I love messing with the wolves, dude. I just look at those little faces. Aren't they so cute? And of course, we have the Werewolf. 50 bonds, double speed, damage, and health at night. And then 10% less during the day. 10% less than default during the day. God, I look like such an idiot, bro. It's literally a mask. It's not like I decapitated one and put it over my head. That's not very family friendly, PG clean. I mean, I guess pretty much we just wait for nighttime now. I don't think that there's much else that we can really do at this point. All right, it's about to become nighttime in a couple of seconds here. I want to see exactly at what point we actually start moving quicker. Oh, there it is. Yep, it's right as it starts to get dark. Okay, I felt that in real time. God dang, this is like faster than with a snake oil. So I want to see if that double damage also translates to weapons as well. It didn't say melee only damage or anything, so I'm going to assume so. I just got to get something to spawn in. There we go. There's a zombie here. Is that? I don't think that's more damage. It's got to be melee damage, right? It's not. I'm so confused now. Werewolf also appears to do the same thing too as the, yeah, it does. It does the same thing as the Necromancer class. I'm going to assume that's a bug. Yeah, the double damage though, I'm not quite able to tell on here. I feel like this might be a bit incomplete, at least at the time of recording this. I'll put up on screen if it's been patched since, but otherwise, yeah, no, we're feeling the double speed, bro. This is really cool. This class is definitely going to be meta for a lot of people, I think. And to talk a little bit more in depth about the new shops and everything here. A lot of previous information regarding Dead Rails' stores is going to be completely different now. My normal go-to would have been in the general store right at the start of the game to buy 2 coal and a single barbed wire, but now every single time that you come into the general store, it is going to be completely randomized here. So in this case, we got kind of lucky. We have 3 coal, but it's not unlimited like it was before. So effectively what we have to do is actually drag and drop the things that we want to buy onto this little shop thing here, similarly to how it works in Lumber Tycoon 2. And of course, on the other side here, we can see that we actually have almost a full set of armor, which is pretty good. But of course, kind of the annoying part about this is you can't really see the price unless you actually go and put it on the thing, but it's not a huge deal. But yes, we have a money counter right here. Pretty much what you do is you just click, it'll purchase the items, take it out of your money, and then we can go ahead and claim the items for ourselves. Now, what happens if we try to take the stuff out of the store? What happens? Oh, and it's gone. I cannot do thievery, as unfortunate as that is. It does look like we do have the chance to actually buy cannonballs, though. Otherwise, the gunsmith got quite a bit of an update, which I think it looks fan-freaking-tastic, bro. But kind of the sucky part about this is, and it's not really a sucky part about it, but like, if you're playing multiplayer and you have more than 2 people that want rifles, it looks like you might not be able to. You just have to keep in mind, once you're playing multiplayer, you kind of have to keep in mind who's going to get what early game. You can see as well for the doctor, we kind of have a similar-ish thing, but instead of looking as cool as the others, it's just still the 2 different tables, just with limited amounts of stuff, so you can't endlessly farm at the spawn. Now let's go ahead and see what new challenges we got here as well. I don't know which ones are the new ones. If you guys do the challenges, then you'll know more than I do. I've done all these by accident. But yes, new challenges nonetheless. So to briefly get into the new AI system, effectively how the AI normally works in Dead Rails is kind of like a radius-based thing. So I've mentioned in like tips and tricks guides in the past that pretty much what you can do is just kind of shove your face into a wall and you can kind of lure zombies to see how many are inside, to kill them through walls even. But now it pretty much looks like you have to be like within like their sight line. Dude, this guy doesn't want to die, bro. What's happening? This guy doesn't want to die. I unleash my wolves upon you. My poor wolves, my poor boys. I will avenge you. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this update. It's definitely been one of the more interesting updates that we have ever gotten for Dead Rails. And I think as we get more and more into the development of it, that we're going to see lots of more interesting stuff like this. So make sure that you get subscribed so you don't miss a single update on Dead Rails and just other wacky content that I upload. And of course, if you want to help support the channel just that little bit extra, you can do so becoming a channel member like these wonderful people up on screen right now. It's only $1 a month. It helps out the channel quite a bit. But if nothing else, make sure to check out the other Dead Rails content up on screen or the playlist as well to check out all of my Dead Rails videos. And with that said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, dudes.